She didn't announce it, she didn't tease it, she just appeared. And the world lost its mind. It was supposed to be a regular night at PSY's Inton Summer Swag concert. Energy was sky high, the crowd was drenched in excitement, and then, without warning, a figure walked calmly onto the stage. No lights dimming, no cue from the mic. Just Rosé, standing in the spotlight. The audience froze for a split second before erupting in disbelief. No one had any idea she was even in the building, let alone about to perform. And perform she did. Opening with Toxic Till the End, her vocals cut straight through the noise like a razor wrapped in velvet. It wasn't loud, it wasn't flashy, and it was powerful in the way only Rosé can deliver. There was no choreography, no backup dancers, just raw presence. Eyes closed, mic in hand, she poured everything into every line. And just when fans thought they had witnessed the night's biggest surprise, the real chaos began. The music shifted, the beat flipped, and suddenly PSY was back on stage beside her. Nobody could have predicted this. The viral energy in the stadium flipped from stunned silence to pure hysteria as Rosé and PSY launched into a spontaneous duet. Her haunting solo track transformed into a high-voltage back and forth. Their voices, so wildly different in tone and energy, collided and then blended like some kind of musical experiment gone perfectly right. It felt unscripted, like two artists connecting on instinct alone, and maybe that's why it hit so hard. Within minutes, social media melted. Rosé's name trended in over 25 countries. Fans dissected every facial expression, every harmony, every sideways glance. One tweet called it the duet we didn't even think to dream of. Another called it accidental perfection. It was the kind of performance you don't just watch, you relive. But that stage moment, that was just the appetizer. Barely a breath later, Rosé dropped a new track that flipped her entire image again. This time, not on stage, but in headphones and hearts around the world. On My Mind, her emotionally drenched collaboration with Alex Warren isn't just topping charts. It's cracking them open. It hit #1 on iTunes globally, making her the only female K-pop act in 2025 to hit that mark twice in the same year. But this wasn't about numbers. It was about feeling. The music video left fans speechless. Rosé, seated in what looked like a decaying attic, staring into nothing, curls unbrushed, face unreadable. There's no smile, no hope, just stillness. Meanwhile, Alex Warren unravels. Pacing, writing, breaking. It's like watching heartbreak in two languages. The lyrics don't rhyme so much as bleed. Half-finished thoughts. Echoes of love that won't die but won't speak either. And the silence between the lines, it's louder than the chorus. This isn't your typical summer drop. It's more like a ghost story. And Rosé isn't performing anymore, she's curating emotional experiences. Everything from her vocal control to the visual direction screams intent. She's not chasing hits, she's building legacy. And it turns out this song only happened because Warren reached out privately after falling into an emotional spiral, listening to her past tracks 3 a.m. and Too Bad for Us. The result? A ballad that doesn't explode, no, it lingers. Like perfume on a shirt you can't bring yourself to wash. And just when everyone thought they had wrapped their heads around Rosé's artistic evolution, Blackpink decided to throw gasoline on the fire. The group released a teaser so cinematic, fans weren't even sure if it was a comeback trailer or a short film. In a dusty, desolate desert, Rosé stands alone. She picks up a cracked phone from the sand, puts it to her ear, but says nothing. The wind howls. The frame holds. Then the screen cuts, fast. Suddenly, a pink 73 Buick Centurion barrels down an endless highway. Behind the wheel? Jenny. Next to her, Jisoo and Lisa. Wind in their hair, sun burning in the background. The mood snaps from apocalyptic stillness to raw, wild freedom. It's not a music video, it's a visual manifesto. Every second drips with symbolism. From the silence of Rosé's phone call to the abrupt shift to motion. The desert, the car, the shared destination. It all points to one question: is this a goodbye or a beginning? But amid all the chills and speculation, one glaring issue caught the fandom's eye, and they didn't stay quiet about it. Lisa, arguably the most globally recognized member of the group, appeared for only seconds. No solo scene, no distinct storyline. Just a blink and you'll miss it moment in the car. That was it. And for fans who followed her journey from underdog to solo icon, that absence didn't just feel odd, it felt intentional. Social media exploded. Justice for Lisa trended within hours. Comments ranged from confusion to outright rage. Why was the most followed K-pop star on the planet reduced to a background silhouette? Was it an editing choice or something more? But Lisa didn't address it with a statement. She let her actions do the talking. Just one day after the teaser dropped, Lisa announced something that flipped the narrative. A charity closet sale with 100% of proceeds going to humanitarian relief in Gaza. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't hyped, but it was powerful. And just weeks later, fans spotted her in Netflix's upcoming docuseries, Hitmakers, where she's shown creating original music with elite global producers. Not performing, but leading. Directing. Building sound from scratch. No script, no spotlight, just skill. If the teaser silenced her, Lisa's real-world moves turned up the volume. And yet, the biggest twist of all came from something as tiny as a sticker. At the deadline teaser presale, fans discovered merch with a single cryptic phrase. Caution, do not jump. No context, no explanation, just a warning. Then Rosé posted to Instagram. A blurry photo. A single emoji. Construction sign. Theories erupted. Could Jump is Fun be the next single title? Was it a decoy for something darker? Fans quickly abandoned the previously rumored Luck is Fun and began building theories that maybe, just maybe, the group was hinting at something deeper, something final. And suddenly everything came full circle. The desert, the phone, the Morse code, the silence. Some fans believe this is Blackpink's way of announcing their last era, that this tour, this teaser, this energy, it's the end. Others believe it's a rebirth, a rebranding, a move from pop idols to artistic icons, and maybe the truth lives somewhere in between. One thing is certain, Rosé is redefining what it means to feel through music. Lisa is proving influence doesn't need screen time to be seismic. And Blackpink as a whole. They're not just preparing a comeback, they're orchestrating an era. So what do you think the Morse code means? Is Jump is Fun a warning or a celebration? And are we witnessing Blackpink's most emotional evolution yet? Or their final bow? Let us know in the comments. Hit like, hit subscribe, and stay tuned. Because if this is the beginning of the end, you won't want to miss what comes next.